Hello and welcome everyone to Learn with Shahadat. This is the second part of my how to draw a simple floor plan tutorial in AutoCAD 2019. In my previous video, I have shown you how to draw the walls and create the doors and windows and make them into block. So in now today's video, I'll show you how you can add the doors and windows to your different walls. So first thing, we are going to create two bathrooms here. So let's divide up this room. So click on this offset tool and take a offset of about 8.5 feet and move this line here and this line here and press enter. Move this line here. Okay, there was some mix up, but yes. So again, use the offset tool. Take offset of 8.5 feet and just now this room is divided into two equal parts, almost two equal parts. So let's use the trim tool to delete the unwanted part. To do that, just click on the trim, press enter and just select the line you want to delete. So now this is our two toilet or bathroom area. Now let's add the doors and windows first. So in the last video, I've already shown you how to create the doors and windows and make them into blocks. So now you can just add your blocks from here. So I'm going to just bring on a door. So it's here. So I'm going to keep it nearby. So I'm just going to bring every block here first. Then I'm going to add them one by one. Okay. Now first start with this small door. So first make a copy of it. We are going to add our first door approximately here. Actually you have to make sure that this actually, so we are going to move that later. So here will be another, there is going to be another one. So we're going to move those. Just I'm going to put them in random order. So these are my single-sided door and I'm going to put a double-sided door in this position. So let's move this door a little bit to the right. Let's move this door a little bit to the left, approximately here, and this one little bit to the right. Now we have to rotate this door again. So to do that, just click on this door and press the rotate up button. Now this is the door. So we are going to move this now. So click here, just move it a little bit here. So we are also going to rotate this door. So just do that and just place it on here maybe. So we should move this door actually to one side. So press enter and click here. So now this door is in one side. Now we have actually set up all our doors. Now let's set up the windows. So we are going to set up this window in the outer layer, big window, and the small window in the inner wall. So just first make copies and first window we are going to put about here. I'm going to fix up the position later. Here one, and I'm going to put one here, and one here. So let's move it to our desired position. Press enter and just move it here. And again select it, click on the move option, press enter, move it here. Now we have to rotate this to just, so again select it, press move, and now over here again we have to rotate this one too, just rotate it by, okay, next just move it again here. So we are going to add another window actually, so we are going to, we can just move this here. So remember one thing, when you are moving the windows, try to select this point actually on the outer side, it will be much easier to insert. Again we are going to rotate this window, rotate this window, select it, select the outer layer and move it approximately here. Actually sometimes it does this problem, because if you're facing this problem you should select this nearest point, then it will be okay, it won't show this sort of problem anymore. Rotate this door. To do that, just click on the rotate option and rotate it and then move it. So to move that, select the outer point and now it's moved here. So one other thing is that now this small rectangle should have been bigger. Actually its height should have been at least 10 inch, as the width of our outer wall is 10 inch. So we are going to fix that. Just click on this double-sided door and press X and press enter. Now it's actually exploded. So we are going to just delete this one, and I'm going to just move it to its actual position. Select all of this and click the move door and move it on the perfectly on the line. So now let's just draw. Here go about 3 inch, then connect it, go straight down actually, so you can go 10 inch down, again in this direction go 3 inch, now in upward direction 10 feet, just connect it. So you can just copy this, now you can just copy this and put it in here. So make sure these two are perfectly connected. If they are not, then there will be some problem. So I'm going to just move it a little bit further to actually perfectly connect it to the corner. Now my door is done, adding doors and windows are done. I'm going to just delete this extra doors and windows now. So that's it. Now let's add hatch. So if you want to add hatches to highlight your actually doors and highlights your walls, you can add hatches to highlight your walls so that you can actually clearly see the walls. It won't be just as empty as it now looks. So before that, let's do some trimming. So you see we are going to actually delete this line in between these doors. So just click on the trim tool, press enter and just delete it, and again delete it. Just drag around and it will be deleted automatically. You don't need to worry about the windows. Those lines are already actually replaced. So yes, now it's clear. So now doors are clearly visible here. Now let's add some hatches. So to do that, just go click on this button, hatch button. It will take you to this hatch option. So before that, make sure one thing, that you are on your hatch layer actually. So on this hatch layer, now go to the hatch option. So now that you are in your hatch option, we are going to just select the solid hatch, because we are going to highlight the wall only. So select the solid hatch and click on your wall, just empty wall. It will actually recognize the bounded space. So you see if you actually made a mistake, it will actually select the inside of your wall also. So be very careful when you are selecting your walls. So you can pick any color you want. In this case I have picked the red one. So now this, sometimes it may take some time to pick the color actually, so be careful about that. So don't select all of this. So select just, if there is any disconnected part in your drawing, then there will be a problem. So now I am facing a problem here. So let's see if it's actually connected or not. It's actually connected, but there is still some problem. So let's see what happens when I click on here. It's selecting all of this. Now it has selected this. Now just this one. Now done. My hatches are actually done now. Just press enter. So hatches are actually done. Walls are highlighted by the color red. So you can actually change the color after adding the hatches. If you don't like this red color for hatches, in this case, my case, it's too bright. So let's change it to yellow. So now I think now it's looking better and more highlighted. So now let's add some furniture from the default AutoCAD library, which can be brought out by the command add center, ADCENTER, add center, write add center and press enter, and this window will pop open. So if you don't want to write add center, just press Ctrl 2, then it will also pop open. So from there, first thing you should do is go to this home option. After going to this home option, go to this ENUS. So I'm going to show you again. After going to the home option, go to this ENUS, then design center. From there is many option here: home space planner, home designer, kitchens. So we are going to first go to this home designer. So let's see what blocks are available in here. So, and one other thing, now we are in hatch block, so you should select the blocks. Okay, there is no blocks layer, so let's create a layer named blocks. Okay, blocks. So let's give it a color. So I'm going to give it a red color. Okay, now my block layer is created. So select the block layer and just I'm going to drag this bathtub here. Then what else do I need? I need maybe a toilet, a sink, and so that's about it. I don't need anything else from here right now. If I need anything more, I'll just bring them on later. So go to the kitchen, go to the blocks. From here we are going to take quite a few things. So we are going to take a sink, then refrigerator, oven, just basic stuff, not very fancy. I'm not trying to be very fancy here. So home space planner, and then you can pick quite a few things from here. You can pick a bed, queen size bed, and chair, desk chair, rocking chair. You can bring in a sofa, lamp table. So do you need anything more? A dining set table. So that's about it. If I need anything more, I'll just bring them on later. Okay, now that all blocks are here, let's move this bed to the bedrooms. So this and this will be our two bedrooms. So first let's move this bed here to here, and here we are going to fix the position later. So again I'm going to move this dining table to here. I'm going to copy this sofa set, one here and one here. I'm going to rotate them later. So let's move this. Actually, let's copy this bathtub for one here and another here. So anything else? So I'm going to need a sink here. Okay, now let's start. Okay, one more thing, okay, these are done now for. So let's now rotate this bed in this direction and move it here. So here I'm going to put one side a lamp, on the other side I can just make a table using the rectangle. So after selecting this, you can make it rounded edged. So just select the rectangle, click on the fillet, then select the radius, just click two random lines here and then polyline, select it. Now this has turned round, so a round table. So again let's fix up this door, this bed. So I'm going to move it here. So I'm going to put a table, this table on this side and this lamp. Once again you can actually arrange this as you prefer, so that's no problem. So these blocks are way too big for our bathroom, so let's shorten them. You can do that just using the scale tool. Select the scale tool, click on the object and press enter. Now click on any point of the object. So if you drag it down, it will be just become bigger. So just write, I'm going to scale it down by half, so write just 0.5 and press enter. So now it's became half the size it was previously. So you can do that for these objects too. So just select them, select the scale, press enter, click on any point and write 0.5 and then enter. So do that for these two, scale 0.5 and enter. So I am just going to delete this because I can just copy those objects here. So just first fix up the position. Okay, I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to keep this here and I'm going to keep this sink in here. So let's rotate this. So I'm going to keep it actually in here. So it actually entered in the wall, so let's get it out. So now this is, so I can just copy this setup now and move it here. Maybe I'll change the position, maybe not. So yes, I have to change the position actually. So I'm going to move it here. I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move this bathtub here. I'm going to rotate this. Yes, now it's done. So now rotate this. Let's rotate this sofa. You can just rotate it by using the rotate tool. Rotate this sofa, move it here. You can move it a little bit backward. So now let's create a table. Just draw a rectangle. Now select this rectangle, select this fillet line, then click on this fillet option, then select the polyline. Then select first again, just select this, click on the fillet, then select the radius, then specify radius, then select the polyline, click here and press enter. Now it's done, it's become round edged. So all of these and these are done. Now let's arrange the kitchen. So first in the kitchen we will need this stove, so move it, and then refrigerator, and we'll need this sink, So I'm going to keep this refrigerator on this corner. Then this will be my gas stove. I'm going to keep the gas stove actually on the side of the window. So I'm going to move this here. So you need to rotate this. To do that, just rotate as usual. Rotate as usual. So just move it here. So now let's draw a line from about here to here and to here. Actually I have my grid on, so I can actually easily see these boundaries. So this is my actually kitchen cabinet type. So actually we need another window here. We should insert another window here. So to do that, just copy this window. So no, I'm not going to do this in this block layer. So go to the doors and window layer, then copy the window from here to actually. Again, when you are copying a window, you should always select the outer point to move. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to place it on the line. So now I'm going to go to the hatch option and I'm going to delete this hatch. Delete the hatches. Now let's reapply the hatches again. So once again go to the hatch, solid hatch, just reapply them. It will be easy. It won't be a tough job. So our hatches are. The problem is this little sink actually moved onto the wall, so we need to move it first. So go to this blocks layer, then select this and just move it a little bit further. So now we can actually easily draw the hatch. So go to the hatch layer, select the hatch, then just click on here. So our hatch is now complete as previous. So we have this window, so we don't need this window, so delete it just. So we can add actually another some chairs in the. So we can, let's say we are adding one chair here, one chair here. So we are adding another type of chair. Just these are very random. So I'm going to just rotate these. So again rotate this. You can actually choose the furniture as you wish. So this is just a model or sample. Now all the furniture blocks adding are complete. Also doors and windows are complete, hatches are complete. So now we have to add some few other things such as text and dimension. So but I'm going to show the text and dimension on my next video. So this is all for today's video. If you are new to this video, so go to our first video, that is AutoCAD tutorial how to make a simple floor plan part 1. So you can start from there. You can also follow along with me during this drawing. So I think you will be able to learn a lot, and you should practice a lot if you want to become fluent in AutoCAD designing. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and also please subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to get regularly updated whenever new video is coming up. Thanks.